Hey guys, hi, welcome back. So today we're doing something very interesting. A lot of you asked me about doing some practice, especially in English speaking. So I thought, why don't I pick up some themes for you and I show you what kind of questions can come from those themes and also give you some part answers so that you can get an idea of how to attack those questions or similar kinds of questions and how to answer them. Well, before we proceed, as you know that I'm now a part of Unacademy. I take live classes, I teach you live on Unacademy, and a lot of you have already joined it and many are still having doubts how to join it. So before we proceed, Unacademy is India's largest online platform where you can get trained and learn from coaches across, and they are really great if you're attempting to do some entrance exams. It's an education platform, and for IELTS it's definitely one of the best there. So come there, join it. I have given the link in the description box below. Go join the Plus courses and you can take straight 10% off by this referral code, which is Manjita Osta, because you're my darling subscribers. So of course I will ensure that you get the benefit of it. Do not forget to be a part of my live classes. I'm doing a lot of series, a lot of sample questions and answers. I teach you there. This is how you can go and be a part of it.
So you see the Unacademy app has been downloaded, and the moment you open it, it will give you an option to choose your goal. This is the Plus course. This is where I teach you live. You have to go to Plus courses, choose your goal. So your goal will be IELTS. If you are planning to take IELTS, choose IELTS. And then there are different packages which you can choose from depending on which one suits you the best, depending on how much practice you need to do. And then you have to type a referral code to give you discount. Manjita Osta is the referral code, MANJITA OSTA. So that's the referral code you will enter and you get straight 10% off. So the moment that code is entered, it is accepted and you see the amount is already reduced by 10%. You go ahead and make the payment.
Well, wasn't it simple? Now let's quickly jump onto today's session, and today's theme which I have picked up is family for you. So I'll show you what kind of questions can come related to family. Well, there can be many, but I have tried to pick up the important ones, and if you try to focus on the answers, understand the strategy of how I'm trying to answer it, you can answer any related questions. Similarly, we'll pick up themes in most of the other videos we do so that you can understand how to basically prepare and answer your questions. Well, the first question is family important in your country? So let's see how to answer this. In my country, family is put on top of everything else. It's their number one priority. We give importance to family because of the bond we share, which is really strong, and I'm proud of that. So the next question is, how has the size of the family changed in your country in last few decades? So if you see clearly, we are moving to difficult questions. So that's how your exam would also be. It will start from easy ones and move ahead to the difficult ones. So the size of the family and the decades, these are the two areas you have to focus on. So let's see what the answer will be. From my experience, I can say that my grandfather and my forefathers had extended family. That's a joint family. They stayed with their close relatives under one roof, and sometimes the number exceeded even 20. But now, especially with me and my family, my immediate family, we are a nuclear family. We have 4 people in the family as family members. So the size we see has gradually decreased over the decades. As the villages are moving closer to the city, joint family is becoming nuclear family, and the size is shrinking day by day. How do you think the family will change in future? The trend is to focus on nuclear families. So in near future, the size of the family will decrease furthermore. Who knows that in future there might be a policy in my country of having only one child. At the moment, the couples usually prefer just 1 to 2 children. They do not prefer a joint family. And in future, it might shrink furthermore. Or it might bring up a culture of having no babies at all. Well, that's the future, but at the moment it's definitely going to shrink further. What role do grandparents play in your country? In my country, grandparents are the pillars of virtue. They maintain a balance by nurturing the values and preserving and helping you adhere to the traditional roots. With the increasing number of working parents, the role of grandparents become more critical because they take care of the kids and they also provide support and guidance to all the family members. So grandparents in my country play a pivotal and a key role in keeping the family together. Who do you think should be responsible for taking care of the elderly? The government or the family members? Now, before answering this question, you have to understand that the examiner is wanting you to choose a side. You feel the government should take care, or if you feel the family member should take care, whichever side you choose, you need to ensure that you have enough talking points. Please don't choose a side which you think should be the right side. There is no right or wrong side. The only side you should choose is the side where you have enough talking points. Now, I live in Australia, in Sydney, so apparently the government takes care of the elderly here. Having said, the families do, but it's responsibility of the government as well. Like most of the countries, it's a responsibility of the government, or people expect the government to take care of them. But in most of the other countries, it's the family members who take care of them, or it's a moral responsibility of the family member to take care of the elderly. Now, depending on which side you're in or which side gives you more points, go ahead and say that. Let me give you an answer if you have to choose families. In my opinion, it's the responsibility of the family members to take care of the elderly, because the senior citizens once worked hard, sacrificed, and ensured that the family needs were met. So now it's the turn of the younger generation or the family members to take care of the elderly. So that's one portion of the answer. In case if you want to say that the government should take care of it, then your answer could be something like this. Now you can add to this, I'm just giving you some guidance. In my opinion, it's the government who should be responsible for taking care of the elderly, because the senior citizens had been paying taxes all of their working years to the government. So it's now the responsibility of the government to ensure that proper medical care and senior citizen benefits are provided to them. And they should ensure that the elderly of their country are well taken care of and they are not left at the mercy of the family members. So these are the two answers which you can choose. I just try to show you that whichever side you pick up, you should be having enough points, talking points. Alright? Alright, let's move on to the next question. Why is the number of joint families decreasing in modern times? I believe the charm for a city-centric life and the lifestyle is the main reason for the decrease in the number of joint families in modern times. Besides the ever-increasing inflation, urban lifestyle, our affection towards materialistic lifestyle could be one of the few reasons because of which people cannot afford to have joint families anymore, and they are preferring nuclear family. And I'm sure that the numbers in a family will reduce much further. So yes, we should blame it to the urban lifestyle and the city-centric life. So that's all, my dear. So I've showed you 6 questions with the theme of just family. So though the theme looks very simple, but you know how complicated questions can be asked and how you can prepare for it. Alright, so do not forget to come and attend my live classes. I do a lot of these practice questions and I give you ready-made answers so that you can understand and practice on your own. You are my rock star and you will be a champion soon. So do not worry, my champion. And I'll see you on Unacademy. Do not miss the chance. See you again in the next episode. Bye-bye. Take care.